Good morning, everyone. This is Image Channel. Positivity is key. Looks like, unfortunately, there's a homeless person. Well, it's not, well, it's unfortunate. What I really meant to say is it's really sad to see that. You know, unfortunately, California is very expensive. Trust me, I'm considering moving after living here 50 plus years of my life with 2 years subtract because my mother had moved back to Memphis, Tennessee, because that's where she was born and raised, and she couldn't afford to retire in California, so she moved back to Tennessee so she could stop working and retire. So anyway, at one point, she wasn't able to take care of herself anymore, and I went and took care of her for 2 years until she passed away. So, but a friend of mine, well, my best friend and I, we were talking about like Texas or North Carolina to buy land. She wants to build a house for herself. I want a tiny home. I've been wanting one forever. So, and now they make it so easy to get one, even if you can't afford the whole home. It's like really small payments. Because I went to a tiny home festival last year. So, or was it this year? See, my memory's so bad. I want to say it was this year because they already sent me an email for 2026. So that's my goal, is to retire and to live in a tiny home because one thing is cheaper, two, it's less to clean. And I'm very OCD and I take a long time to clean. But because I'm so, I don't know if we're allowed to use the word anal, but that's just the best way for me to describe how OCD I am. So anyway, that would be my goal. I would love to retire way before 65. I got to figure out how I can manage that and still live a decent lifestyle, you know. So it's not going to be living above my means or anything like that. And I don't want to be on a serious budget because I've been there, done that before. I just want to be in a cozy position, where all my bills are paid, my mortgage is paid, and I have extra money to whether I want to go out to eat or go to the movies or concerts or a comedy club or amusement park or bowling or any of the other probably 20 something hobbies I have. Horseback riding, hockey game. So anyway, I just got to pray about it. I need to work on what is that called? Vision board. Me and my best friend, we were talking about that. I got to ask her again. We need to set it up where we can make a day of it and make a vision board. So anyway, I'm going to go on mute until I see someone coming in. Good morning. I'm not sure who's in the chat. Just taking a Nice slow walk at the park. I gotta do some squats after. Forgot to stretch prior. Ugh. I always try to stretch before I work out and after. This will be a short live this morning. Feel free to drop down in the chat. Oh, look, there's a dog. I don't know if you can see the dog hanging out the window. That's one thing I do like about this park is they have those doggy, excuse me, trash bags. So if your dog, you know, takes a you know what, hi, they can clean it up. I forgot to bring food for the squirrels. I haven't seen any yet today, so that'll probably be my goal to at least come to the park once a week and bring food for the squirrels. Now, when I went to the beach on Saturday, because the waves and everything was so high near the rocks, I only saw one squirrel come out for a short time, and I did leave some macadamia nuts and some carrots, but they didn't come out to get them when I was still there, so hopefully they got them after I left. Sun's slowly coming out in California. Let me see what time it is. 7:34. Excuse me. Look how big this one is. You've got to be shitting me. That's crazy. I'm going to end this live real quick.